guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of the Not So Very Challenge in The Sims 4. This is going to be episode 1 of the Pink Gen, which I'm so excited about. I've been really excited to play this from the very beginning because obviously my favorite color is pink. So I'm excited to go all out with our Pink Gen's outfits and her makeup and her house specifically. Right now they live in a really tiny little house on the Bluffs Island, but as soon as she's able to move out, I'm gonna go crazy decorating it. But first, a quick little fit check before we get into the game. My birthday is actually today. When I'm filming this video, my birthday's today, so here's my little birthday party outfit. I'm obsessed with this dress. I've been really in a light blue dress era recently, and I thrifted this one this past week. It's a light blue, little flowers and leaves pattern all over it. And then I paired it with one of my favorite pairs of shoes, these little light pink heels. And then for my necklace, just some little pearls. So we've got our little pink border. We've got our little pink flower. Ooh, wrong side. And then the loading screen, of course, is also pink. It's so cute. I love it. I love the loading screen so much. I want to check out the cast loading, the cast background. I want to check it out and see what shade of pink it ended up being. So the cast background is a little bit lighter. It's a little bit of a lavender-ish. The backgrounds, the cast backgrounds I use are by Mint Simming, and it's this whole set of them. This is what the pink looks like before I put it in there, but I think that my reshaders make it look a little bit more purple, but it's still cute. And here's our two little girlies. So Lizzie, I believe, is gonna be our the one that we follow, our Pink Gen. They have a little bit under a week left until they age up, I believe. Let's maybe give her a different outfit. I love that dress, but let's maybe swap it up to a different little light pink dress, just for their last little bit of being a child. This one's adorable. Let's use this one. I guess this little pink color. Here are two little girlies. This one, here's Lizzie right here. So she is our Pink Gen Sim. She has a twin sister called Sakura, and they live out here because their parents, if you haven't seen the previous videos, the previous gen, which was Orange Gen, their parents are both criminals. Rusty here was my Orange Gen Sim. We actually watched someone die recently for my aspiration. We watched this old person die. So his urn is still in my house. Let's put that in my inventory. Oh my gosh, why is my chicken in my house? I don't think they should be in there. Rusty went to jail for killing Sims. He's killed a bunch of Sims. If I check his kill count, I feel like he's killed 5 Sims, hands-on. 4. We've poisoned a few others, but they don't count towards your kill count. So he went to jail for that, and then he broke out of jail, and we went on the run, and we live off the grid now on the Bluffs Island. In the last video, these two got married. Quinn and Rusty got married. A little small ceremony right over here, overlooking the beautiful water, and we got all these little pretty sailboats in the background. Lizzie's entering a picky eater phase. Well, Lizzie, there's really not that many options because of where we live. We live off the grid. We live with simple living as well as off the grid. We don't have a ton of options when it comes to food. Oh, Sakura's going through a clingy phase. Okay, so both of these little girls are going through phases right now. So I was looking up, I wanted them to be able to start traveling out. I want them to meet some other Sims. They have slightly under a week until they age up into teens. So while they're still kids, but slightly older kids, they've never left the lot. They've been here their whole life, but they see their parents going through here to leave for work. Technically, their parents leave through the fireplace, but for the story, they leave through this little place right here. And they go, obviously, this little place goes, it's a little tunnel, I believe. I don't know if it's supposed to be a little tunnel, or if I think you're supposed to be up here on top. I think you go through here, then you go up on top, and there's a pathway going down, which you can't see from where we're at. Nothing else is loaded in, but there's another island right here with the other Windenburg houses, the big Villarreal house, and stuff like that. And I've went and added in some family members, some other little kids to a few of those houses. So just as soon as they're able to sneak away and venture out a little bit on their own, which was my, they can meet some other kids. My plan was to have them venture out whenever both of their parents are at work, but their works don't really overlap. Quinn goes to work at 1 to 10 a.m. Rusty goes to work a lot earlier from 5 to 12, so he comes home an hour before Quinn even goes in. Even when Quinn gets promoted, since they're on two different levels of two different branches of criminal, I don't think their works will ever overlap, because I was looking up the schedules and it does not seem like they'll ever overlap, which messes with my story. So what I've done is I found a mod called 5-Day Work Week, choose your own work hours, and I believe it'll let me customize Quinn's hours a little bit, a little bit at all. It'll let me customize them to where I can have their work overlap at times and it won't mess with my story storyline too much. So what I want to do is, I know that she's supposed to work in, okay, let me just see if I can make hers overlap with Rusty's. He works 5 p.m. to midnight on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So if I go down here to business, and then at the very bottom here, asked to change work schedule. Choose career to edit. Okay, I've never used this before. Full-time, part-time, full-time, I guess? Oh, I don't know. Morning, afternoon, night. Choose work days. Monday through Friday or Wednesday through Sunday. Monday, Friday. Shift length. It's 9 hours right now, but I can only choose 6 or 8. Okay, here we go. So she'll be going in Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Ooh, she works in 3 hours now. Okay, that immediately changed her work hours. I think that's what I want. I may fine tune it a little bit more to where she's not going in every single day of the week. I might change it to part-time instead of having it be full-time, just because she was already working not 5 days a week. Okay, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. and Rusty works from 5 to 12. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they'll have 6 hours on some days of the week, on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday when Rusty works, to sneak away. So I think that's how, I think it'll work. I think it'll work this way. Rusty does not work today on Tuesday, but he does work tomorrow on Wednesday. So their first time, I think, sneaking away will be tomorrow on Wednesday. And they're not gonna go very far to start with. They're gonna go just right through that little bush over there and just check out what's on the other side. But for today, we're going to, they're chilling out on their, they're both taking little naps, chilling out on their little pool floats. I want to work on their aspiration, but okay, she's inspired actually. So why don't you go and draw yourself another little picture at your activity table. Go make some little shapes. And then some of their little formative moments. Sakura wants to try this archery one. So she wants to win some archery contests. She can do that because we have a little archery thing right out here. Okay, now she needs to play with 3 toys, level 5 creativity skill, and play with doll. Okay, let's play with the dollhouse for a little bit. And then they have some other toys we can play with. This little cube. What else do we have? Oh, we have a little fuzzy Aussie. Let's play with this little guy. Okay, and then her third toy that she can play with can be this little truck. Okay, and now she has, is this the last little section? This is the last section. Draw all 5 of the picture types on the table, on the activity table. Okay, we can do that tomorrow. And then play some instruments. You know what? Let me see if Rusty can actually make some instruments. He can craft some things. I thought you could craft like a, oh, he's not at level 10 yet. Maybe at the higher levels, you can craft like a little violin or something. But since he's not there, we'll just buy them one. I'll get her a little pink violin. That's so cute. I'll do violin because, you know, a keyboard would probably require some power. But this we can just play outside. We have this stray cat lot trait that I added onto my house just because I wanted some cats. We have too many cats, I'll say, and they're coming in my house now. But look at how cute this little gray one is. I want to befriend this one, whose name is Taco. That one right there is freaky looking. I don't want to befriend that one. I want that one to go away. He looks so scrawny. But look at how cute this little Taco. I want to befriend this one. Okay, Lizzie's gonna try to befriend this little cat. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. None of them have been as cute as this one. I've been looking out for the cute ones. Let's get to know this little kitty. Quinn has come back from work. She should have gotten a promotion, I feel like. She was very, very high in her. She did get promoted. She's promoted to a net demon. Her next shift is Thursday at 1 a.m. I think it reset her shifts when she got promoted. Okay, and that's just fine because now I can do the little thing again. Oh, I can't change her work schedule whenever she the internet's off. Okay, I'll wait till it comes back on. Okay, Taco is a fluffy little cat. I'm not going to adopt any of them yet. I think I'll leave them as like strays, but just strays that she befriends. And then if any of them, whichever ones are still alive whenever we leave, whichever ones that she's like the closest to, I'll take 1 or 2 with us. Fluffy, affectionate, and talkative. That's the cutest little traits. Now let me try to change Quinn's work hours. Let me see if they'll let me do part-time. Oh, part-time just makes this shift shorter. 4 hours? 7 p.m. to 11, 4 p.m. to 8. No. Let's go back. We'll do full-time. 6 to 2. That's fine. We'll just go with that. And I can always reset it if I need to. And neither of the girls are trying to go to school today because it is Independence Day on my calendar here. And they have a day off work and school for that. And the only things we're supposed to be doing are grilling, drinking, fireworks, and water. And we'll be doing, you know, water stuff anyway. Because that's kind of all we can do. Good morning, Taco. Let's give him a treat. They both have the same aspiration, so I don't really need to complete both of theirs. But I would like to complete Lizzie's because she's the, you know, the next gen. But I would just work on some of Sakura's, like, skills. I do kind of want to max out all of their skills if I can. So she needs to work on mental skills. She can do a little bit of meditation for that. And then she can also do some of her archery stuff today. She can practice a little bit. Lizzie here is trying her hand at some violin. Her little pink violin. That's so cute. She wants to play this for 5 total hours. Okay, Rusty has grilled us also little sandwiches for lunch. So everyone can go grab a serving. Lizzie can pause on her violin. This cat really wants my attention. So let's give him some attention. Give him a hug. And then we go get some lunch and then she can go back to her violin. Now Rusty's supposed to be, if the kids ever ask what they do, he can't claim to be a criminal mastermind, but I thought he was supposed to be doing that to his children. He's done it to everyone else. He can describe the apocalypse. Sure. But if he claims to be a criminal mastermind, the kids are not supposed to believe him at all. No one's supposed to believe him. So the 2 girls are not supposed to know at all what we do. Rusty could claim to be a criminal mastermind, and then Quinn... forced to practice violin. No. Quinn can lie about their career, so he can claim to be a criminal, and Quinn can be like, no, he's just joking. Our career is not that interesting. It's just a business. We just work in the business career. Our coworker Allison died. She was an elder and she only had a few days left, so I knew she was going soon. But let me see if anybody else has joined our career. No one else, but I check it every now and again just in case there's other people. Ooh, Sakura has reached mental skill level 10. So she's done 2 of the 4 fundamentals. She can do a little bit of archery is a separate skill. She can do a little bit of archery and then she can work on her motor. I'm doing them, they're like separate skills for right now, and then I'll just like do all of their social all together at the end there. Okay, she has played her violin for 5 total hours. Now let's draw all 5 different picture types on the activity table. We're gonna start by drawing an animal. Oh, Sakura actually hates archery. Okay, you don't have to play that. It showed up as one of her formative like moments, suggested challenges, things. But apparently she hates it. So we can cancel that one out. You don't have to do that. It's a holiday, so it hasn't had them go to work automatically, and I forgot. They were supposed to go to work. So they're a little bit late. So Rusty gets off at 12. So as soon as he's done washing his laundry, he can head off to work. Lizzie's in here just taking a little nap. Sakura's out here swimming in her pool. The same thing they do every day, but today is gonna be a little bit different. There goes Rusty heading off. Okay, we only have 2 hours because it took him so long to wash the laundry, but they're both gone. So Sakura can come in here and Lizzie can wake up from her little nap and they can head on out here, crawl through this little tunnel, which they've never done before. And they're going to sneak out to the other side, which is the closest other side. It goes like right across here. It's this house here. These are the 2 families that I've added in. I don't think they were already like a sim in there. I just added in a couple of kids and I gave them a couple of parents. So these sims have 2 kids. These sims over here have 2 as well, but of different ages. But we're going to just travel right across. Where they come across would be right here. So like they come out the back of the little thing and then make their way down here just like this. Come across this little like shallow part of the thing. And then I guess they would go this way, go through here. There's a little bit of water there, so maybe they have to swim a little bit or climb up. I don't know. Whichever way, they're going to end up down here. And this is a whole new place for them, so they can see also from where they live. Even before, if they were just climb up on that little path, they could see like a house down there and then a house over there. So they know there's other people on the other side. We can see some other little kids playing out here, so let's go here together. Let me see if I can get to them. Ooh, there's a gate. Okay, let's go introduce ourselves. This one's called Dylan. Friendly introduction. And then Lizzie, introduce yourself to Allison over here. A funny introduction. She's scared. She has a fear of the dark, but you're like by a house, so you should be okay. And maybe she's even scared about just venturing out as well. Not even just the dark, but just like the unknown. She's complaining about how much she doesn't like archery. He's mocking me. Oh my gosh, we literally just met. What the hell? Okay, well, they're happy that they're doing pranks with each other. Tell an unbelievable story about growing up out in the middle of nowhere off the grid. Let's monkey around with Allison here. Complain about their parents. Okay, oh my gosh, they're getting sentiments right away. Oh my gosh, she got over her fear of the dark. Okay, we only have 20 minutes. They don't have like a watch, but they definitely know when their parents get back home. So they're gonna have to say goodbye real quick. Quickly now. Quickly, you're gonna get caught. Okay. They're gonna say goodbye. And then they have to quickly run back down over the little rocks. They can probably, I'm imagining Rusty and Quinn leave by boat, because that's the only way to leave. So they would see them coming, they would see Rusty coming back up, and they would have to just very, very quickly and very stealthily climb back up through the little bush, and then immediately head off back to bed right before Rusty gets home. They made it just in time. Where is he? Okay, he's out here by the chicken. Okay. He's on the bicycle for some reason. And nobody's any the wiser. He can come in here just like he usually would. He can go and check on the kids, and they're both sleeping. Oh my gosh, the cats are in here sleeping on our bed. And everything is exactly as it was. Or so he thinks. Okay, but next time they go out, which will it be tonight? Yes, they'll have more time. They'll have from 6 to 12 this time, because last time we went a little bit too late because I didn't realize it. Maybe they could even go to the other house next time. Okay, the cats have all told me that they should really get going now. Thanks for hanging out with me. Okay, so they're all going home. Okay, I don't know why. I guess that's why they were in my house, because they were like visiting. Lizzie has drawn 4 out of the 5 types of pictures. She's on her very last one. And then she'll complete her little aspiration. Okay, Lizzie has just achieved her childhood dream of becoming an artistic prodigy. So she'll build her creative skills faster. And I'm guessing writing is a creative skill. Probably. Okay, so let me work on her other little kid skills. Let's work on, I know it's raining, but we can go and do some swimming during the rain. That's fine. Oh, the freaking stray cats are fighting in my kitchen. Are you kidding me? Stop. How do I break them up? I can't break them up. Stop fighting. This one Doodle got beat up by Taco. Doodle's also really cute, but I think his traits might be aggressive or something, because he keeps hissing at everyone. And look, he hates Quinn. Rusty has work in 1 hour. It has been raining all day long here, so the kids have just been swimming. It's raining, but it's not lightninging. I like how sometimes when they're just walking and it's raining, they put their little like hands up and get really excited about it. It's not been lightning or thundering, so we've been able to be out in the swimming pool all day long. They are both at motor level 9, so now I really have to work on is a little bit more motor, but then also social. Oh, they're gonna go and woohoo in the bush right before he has to go to work. And then social we'll work on, just like, you know, with the 2 of them. I'll just talk about our imaginary friends. Let's get some food before we have to sneak off again. Then we'll work on social as well by talking to our new friends. Look how quickly her and Allison became like, they're not like friends yet. They're friends. They're not like good friends. And they got sent him so many fun little sentiments right away about being a goofball. Oh my gosh, they were like dying for some other socialization, it looks like. Sakura became friends with Dylan really quickly as well, and they got even more sentiments. That's really cute. And there's some other kids in the other house that we haven't even met yet, so I think we'll go to that one this time. Okay, Quinn has left, so we're gonna leave this little swimming pool. It looks like they're kind of racing. And so this was the other house. We could head over to this one. There's only one kid over here, but I think since they're so close, the other kids might actually just show up. So we're gonna go a little bit farther this time. We're gonna go to, this is the Villarreal house. I gave each of them a couple of dogs. Just I like giving my townies pets. It repopulates the sim world with cute pets. This one, see, there's a little dog down here. Who is this? Oh, this is Kaylin Robinson. Let's not interact with her at all, because Rusty actually knows her. There's a little dog. See, if they come across this side, it'd be harder to get up on this side of the place. But I guess if they went up here and then walked, man, it's kind of cut off actually. That this big mansion, they'd have to walk all the way around here and come up on this side. It is raining. Here, why don't y'all put something on that's not a swimsuit? And then let's see, is there any other little kids over here? There's a big old swimming pool. Oh my gosh, this woman is very, very pregnant. Okay, they made some food. I don't want to like knock on the door. I don't want the grown-ups to see them. I kind of only want the kids to see them, because, you know, if the grown-ups see them, they're gonna start asking questions like, where are your parents? I mean, we can't have any of that. Oh, it stopped raining. Okay, the little toddler's over here, and they're running, the little puppies and the little toddler's running back to the house. But that's not who we're looking for. We're looking for the other little kid. Okay, we're gonna have to walk back this way. We have to go back over here to this other house, because, you know, I don't see the other kid there. But these kids we already know, so if I don't see them, I can just invite them over. Okay, let's go over here and play Space Explorer with is her name Allison McAdams. And we'll see if her brother comes back out as well. And they also have a little puppy, a little tiny dog called... Stop moving. I need to see what you're called. Can the dog go in the spaceship? Called Maddie. Oh my gosh, she's going to sleep. That's so cute. Ooh, Allison is so brave and cool. She lives for a bit of danger. Lizzie Anthus wants to laugh in the face of danger like her. I have too many recommended ones, so I can't do another one. Let's talk about our favorite animal. We'll talk about our little cats. Oh gosh, the parents have come out to stargaze. They're kind of matching. They're both wearing green tops. Ask if the moon is a sponge. Okay, what are their parents teaching them? Where's the other little kid? He has to be inside the house somewhere. Can I see him through the windows? Okay, the dad's coming over here to play with the dog. If they ask, we can just say, okay, he's gonna see us. Now I guess we have to... Okay, he's just talking to Allison. Oh, that's cute. Let's be respectful so he won't be suspicious. We'll have to just be nice to him. If they ask where do we live, we can just say, just over there. Over on the other side. Not specifying the other side of what. Ooh, Esther just aged up into an elder. Both of Quinn's parents just aged up. And don't they have pretty young kids? Where did my other friends go? No one is coming out here to play with me. I think they all went inside because it's sleep. Because it's bedtime. It's 10:30 at night. Look, I can peek in there and see the dad is in there on the couch. And the mom is in there on the bed, so maybe they're in the midst of a, or that's the mom in there on the couch. Oh my gosh, maybe they're not getting along very well right now. There's Allison, she's sleeping right there, and I don't see the other kid. There's a lot of rooms in this house though, so he could be anywhere. I'm just peeking in through their windows. Level 9 social skill. Okay. Oh, there's the other kid. He actually came out here. No, don't leave. One of them isn't introduced to him, so here, introduce yourself to him real quick. Never mind, he already went inside. Okay, I think it's probably good for us to get back a little bit early, so we have time to, like, they're getting really sleepy as well, so we're gonna go back home a good like half hour early to have a nice bit of a buffer. What if their parents come home early one day? Just in case that happens, we need to be ready for it. They keep spawning in on this bicycle, and I don't know why. I'm gonna put it in one of their inventories. Oh my gosh, Rusty came home. I don't know why why is he not home? Oh, there he goes. He was given a raise. An additional $10 per hour. We make $455 an hour, which is great. He's plumbed off for no reason. So angry. I don't know, just why am I so angry? Oh my gosh. Why don't you go and try to calm down? Ooh, okay. Oh, he got happy all of a sudden. For right now, they can only go just right over there to the other little houses that we can walk to. But I feel like since everyone would have to leave by boat to go to the mainland, maybe they could coordinate with the other kids. Like, maybe if Allison and Dylan, I think is the other kid. Look, half of her friends list is just cats. This one has the weirdest colored eyes. Oh, Nugget, what happened to you? Oh my gosh. Close that down. Maybe they could coordinate with the other two little kids. Like if the kids are planning to go to a library or something, then they could bring them along and they could just hop on the same boat that they're getting on. Ooh, Sakura has just mastered her motor skill. She is at level 10 of 3 of her skills. Lizzie is very close behind in motor, so I'll get her to just do a little bit of swimming, and then they can just chit chat for the rest of the day. They can't do any sneaking out today because Rusty does not work. Okay, Lizzie has mastered her motor skill as well. Go swim here, and then y'all can just chit chat for a little while. Go and splash her. Tell her some goofy stories. Do a pop culture reference, one of the few that they know, because they've watched like 12 minutes of television altogether. Become best friends forever. Yes, we'll do that one.
Shut up.
Hey, she said, girl, shut up. Okay, they're becoming BFFs. She's maxed out her social skill. I'm so happy I made a friend like you, one that really gets me. Let's be bestest friends forever. That's so cute. Also, I think it's cute how Sakura's a little bit taller than her. I know it's kind of like just the hair probably, but it looks like she's a little bit taller, even though they're identical twins. Okay, so Lizzie mastered all of her skills first. Sakura, I think Sakura got to level 10 in 2 of them before she did, but her social one is a smidgen behind, so let's just build this up. Taco's trying to interject in my conversation. Ooh, we're finally in the green. We've been in the in-between, what's the in-between? Just neutral. We've been in neutral for ages. I'm not sure. I think it's because of the lot traits is why they grow their skills so quick. They were growing them really quickly beforehand. They grow their skills really quickly. It must be, yeah, kids just seem to learn faster from child's play. Would I be able to make this a tiny home? I feel like I should have tried. You know what? I could have made this a tiny home, and they would have learned their skills even quicker, but I didn't realize until. It would have been a tier 2 tiny home. I mean, sure, I'll leave it at tiny home. What, you get cozy, everything's twice as comfortable, less bills, feeling fine all the time, and skills increase at double the standard rate. I mean, we didn't really need it. They're growing them fast enough anyway, but still. Let me see how many, interactions it takes to up this to level 10. So that was 1 interaction for 21%. 2 interactions at 53%. So four little social interactions. And that's a whole entire level right there. They could become partners in crime, but no. I don't want to do anything mischievous. Okay, Sakura has mastered her social skill. I don't want to do anything mischievous or criminal at all. Even criminal adjacent with these two. I want them to be just wholesome. Just nothing but. Oh my gosh, so now we fully max out their little skills. So now I can just like do some of their other stuff. The skill, I can't do wellness while they're still kids. They won't let me. Even meditating just does mental skill. And the other one she has to max out is writing, isn't it? Let me go over the rules for Pink Gen. I should have done this at the very beginning because this is the first episode of Pink Gen. We're going to do it right now. So, Generation 7 Pink. You grew up poor and are living paycheck to paycheck, working the business career just as your parents did. So, they did grow up poor. They have a decent amount of money now, but I feel like even just having money doesn't mean a lot when they live in the place that they live. So she has to join the business career just as your parents did. So that's the lie that they're going with, is that they're in the business career. I feel like Rusty would tell them that he's a criminal, but they wouldn't believe him because Quinn would be like, no, he's not. And then she would be like, behind the scenes, she'd be like, Rusty, what are you telling them? They can't go, they're going to go off and repeat that to people at some point. You long to write romance novels, but are too afraid to quit your steady job to follow your dreams. You're very practical, and you know the chances of making it as a writer are slim, so you stay working at your 9 to 5. As an adult, you finally decide to pursue your dreams. You're a hopeless romantic, but your unflirty nature makes it nearly impossible to find love. So right now, Sakura has neat, and Lizzie has creative. So then I'll give them the other trait when they age up. And Lizzie is going to be in the next one that we follow, but I think we'll keep Sakura around, definitely. Her aspiration is going to be best-selling author. Her career is going to be business, and then it just says quit day job as an adult to pursue dreams. Is there a writer career? So whenever she quits her business job, she's not supposed to like go into the writer career. I believe there's a writer career, or maybe she does have to for her aspiration. I don't actually know, but they're not telling me that I have to, but maybe she does. No, it does not actually look like she does. She just has to publish books for that aspiration. So she does not have to actually go into any other career after business. Complete the postcard collection. So we have to do that through the computer. So just the moment that we're able to like visit our first library, and we'll see if they can do the pen pal thing on a library computer. Master the writing and the wellness skills. Complete her aspiration. Have a well-maintained garden. She's learning all her love of gardening from right now. As she's young, she wanders around and just picks the little plants that we have. Quit her day job as an adult to pursue her dreams. Midlife crisis much? So when that challenge was made, midlife crises weren't a thing in The Sims, but now they are. So like whenever she ages up into an adult, when she starts getting the urge to, when she starts getting a midlife crisis, which they usually do pretty soon on after aging up into an adult, all my Sims seem to, then we can, you know, quit her job and she can start writing her books full time. So for the little bit of time that she's still young, let me see if I have her write in her journal, if she can, if this messes with her writing skill at all. I don't know if she can learn a writing skill being so young. She's stuck she's stuck on fitness skill for some reason, even though she's already maxed that out, and it's not even fitness, it's motor. I don't know what she's doing there, but no, it does not seem like she can do writing while she's still young. So her 2 skills I can't work on anymore. Rusty, what are you doing over here with Quinn? He's complaining. It looks like they're, oh, he's a little bit sick. Rusty's a little bit sick. Why don't you go take a nap? Quinn was sick as well, but she took a nap and she's better now. There's some sickness going through. Neither of the kids have caught it yet. She gets really happy from writing in her journal as well. I gave Sakura a journal. Originally, they both had one, but Sakura's disappeared a long time ago. I also maybe want her to be to read pretty often. If she's gonna write books, she definitely needs to read them. So why don't you start by reading The Lord of the Swings? Okay, so these 2 girlies are going to age up on Monday. So in the next video, they'll be aging up into teenagers. Let me see if they'll be able to sneak out any more. Quinn works today, but Rusty does not. And then Rusty works. He works on Sunday, but Quinn does not. So no, I don't think they'll have any more time to sneak out. You know what? When they age up, they'll have their birthday on Monday during the day before they go to work. The next time they'll be able to sneak out was when they'll be after aging up into teens on their birthday. Okay, but Lizzie is reading herself. She's still stuck doing fitness, but we're gonna Zoom. Oh, she's so happy about how clean the air is. She's reading herself a little, I don't know why she's acting like she wants to go on a bicycle. She doesn't. She wants to read her little mystery novel. So that's what she's doing right now. And one day, before too long, she'll be writing one of these of her own. But we'll leave that for the next video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all so, so much. Let me know what more you want to see in this series. Let me know if you are just as excited as I am for Pink Gen. And I will see you guys right back here for some more Not So Berry. Bye.